Well, we saw some movement in the standings in the women's field over the weekend from short program to free skate. What about in the men's? We saw it there too, as Yuma Kagayama, the Japanese superstar, takes the win. He had to come back from third place in the short program to overtake the Frenchman, Siao Him Fa. 14 points that win for Kagayama, who actually wins back-to-back titles in Finland. Steven Gogolev, big skate for the Canadian, a former top junior skater, the race for the Canadian men's Olympic team. He's got to feel good about that win over Roman Sadovsky. Jason Brown in 5th, and Jimmy Ma was 11th place. I want to show you some of these highlights from Yuma Kagayama. It wasn't a perfect weekend for the 2022 Olympic silver medalist, but he was in 3rd place after the short program. He's going to open this free skate. A lot of people calling this the program of the season. This choreography, beautiful stuff there with the quad Sao cow. Now here, this was meant to be a quad toe. He's actually going to change it into, look, you can see he's trying to make the mental change there. The triple flip, then goes down and does the quad toe, goes down on the quad toe. So a few errors in this program for Kagayama. He's always such a beautiful skater. He said he was frustrated with that short program and wanted to leave nothing out on the table in the free skate. He said, I performed in this free skate with all of my might as he earns that win. It's his 8th Grand Prix title in his young career. The 3-time world silver medalist, 4 world podiums to his name. He is headed for it's going to be a showdown, guys, in Nagoya against Ilia and the rest of the men's field. We will show that to you in just a second. Kagayama is your winner in Finland. He had to hopscotch over Siao Him Fa, who was the short program leader. The Frenchman, this is the creation of Adam free skate. It's going to open with a quad Lutz, and you're going to see actually on this opening jump attempt, here it is, already the step out there from Siao Him Fa, and that kind of set the tone for this free skate. Struggled on the jumps throughout. Here's the quad toe. Again, you can see fighting for that landing, but man, we love the choreography from Siao Him Fa. Always the knee slide. We've shown you the backflip. We're going to show it to you again. He had boot problems. Now, if you're a skater out there and you know how important the equipment is, actually had to change his boots in the lead up to Finlandia Trophy. That is not easy to do, to still come in and finish with the silver medal. The 2024 world bronze medalist, Grand Prix de France silver, and a silver here in Finland. We will see him at the Grand Prix final. Now, I said Gogolev was your bronze medalist. Let's, though, take a look at Jason Brown, who went back-to-back from Lake Placid to Helsinki. We had him right here with us on Rinkside last week. The triple axel was his Achilles heel in the free skate. Here's the opening triple, goes down on it, and then in the second triple, it's gonna fight to stay up on this one. But after those first couple errors from Jason, he was just seamless in this Say Something beautiful free skate. We know he's brought the river dance program back for the short program. This one, though, equally as emotional, a 5th place finish for Jason. How about matching outfits with the plushie toys? You love to see it. We also love to see this. Ilia and Yuma Kagayama, they're going to headline. These are your Grand Prix finalists and the men's singles. Shun Siao Him Fa, we've talked about him this episode, of course. Shaidorov, the reigning world silver medalist. Daniel Grassl. These are the 6 men headed to Nagoya. Now, we also want to show you the top scores of the season. How will these guys stack up head-to-head? It always differs when they're at the same competition. Look at Malinin with that 46-point margin. That 333 came at Skate Canada. Kagayama, he said his goal was to get north of 300. We haven't seen that from him just yet. We're going to see how it unfolds among the men in Nagoya at the Grand Prix final, and we're going to tell you how you can watch the action in the next couple of weeks. Here's your tune-in information the singles, both the men and the women. We are super excited for the Grand Prix final.